Hey, welcome everyone. I'm going to do a landscape here in a Liquitex paint. This is the tubes I'm using. This is Liquitex Basics acrylic. This is raw sienna, Alzerian crimson. This is the brand I'm using. All the colors I have on the palette here are Liquitex. So I'm going to show you how you could do pretty good landscapes with that paint. It's it's their basic paint, right? It's not the best quality paint, but you can get some landscapes out of it. So that's what I'm going to try and do here. I'm going to start off with the sky first, and let's do it. I'm going to paint a little different. Let's put some land down here with some green. Phthalo green. I was trying to find some sap green, but I didn't have it. So I'm gonna take some of this phthalo green and maybe put a little bit of bright green in there. Just mix two greens together, and and then add just a touch of black. This is black here, just to darken it up. And I'm gonna try a different way of painting today. So I'm gonna have this will be my horizon. So I'm gonna put some trees like right on the horizon there, coming down here. This is dark green, and pull the bottom while it's wet. All right. And on the same thing on the other side, let me mix a little more green. So it's regular phthalo green with a touch of black, just to darken it up. We'll put a different type of trees over here coming down. Maybe this. And then we'll pull this back like this. We'll have like a some kind of valley coming through here. Now I'm gonna rinse the brush off. What I like to do all my colors in first, and then we'll start designing it. So I like some yellow ochre and some of this raw sienna, and maybe a touch of because I don't have burnt umber, I'm gonna put a little red in it. Probably get like a orange ochre. I could, if we put a touch of black in it, we'll get like a brownish color here. Yeah, look at that. And now I want to lighten it up a bit. More yellow ochre. There we go. Now we'll put this underneath our tree color just a little bit. There we go. And let's bring it down even further. We'll bring it down all the way. So this will be like the underpaint for our landscape. And we could put We could put bushes wherever we want here. Alright, let's do the sky now. The sky I'm going to use cerulean blue with white. I got a little purple here too, violet. So let's we'll take a little bit of the cerulean blue and a little white to it, just to lighten it up, because it's pretty bright. We'll put a light blue sky up here. Just block it in. Whoops. And as we come down, I'm going to light. Now I'm going to get a different brush to go around those trees. And we'll use titanium white, the little blue, just a little blue in it. I want this really light blue down here around the trees. Kind of blend them in together. Titanium white around the trees. You can hit the trees and get some tonalism going on there. Kind of looks cool when you get a little bit of the green in the sky. Titanium white around the trees. There we go. So right now, basically, all I got is a horizon with some trees and a blue sky. And we'll design something down here. All right, so we got the first layer of paint down. It looks pretty cool so far. Hopefully Seamus is here watching. Let me check. Seamus here, right on. All right. So let me, I'm going back to the green to fix this tree here, the same dark green I used. This looked good to me, so I'm going to make it a little rounder up here, so it looks more like treetops. Now that the sky is done, we'll just make those trees a little more rounder. These look pretty good here. All right, so I'm gonna bring some water through here. If you saw the last video, I just used titanium white just to get it laid in with the knife. And a little bit of white on the very tip of it. And let's run some water coming between these trees. We'll kind of lay over. Kind of keep these lines straight when you're coming down. When you zigzag this water down, don't come down too fast, or else it won't look like it's a flat river. There we go. We'll just bring it out the side here. So right there, look how cool that's already. Let me give you a straight shot. That's just green, blue, and pretty much brown so far, with some white in the sky. looking pretty good. This is Liquitex paint, the acrylic, so let's do some clouds right off the bat. I'm gonna kind of make my cloud big today. I'm gonna put them in white first, and then I'll put some shading on them. But let's make them big and round, like cumulus clouds. We'll bring it all the way to the top here. I'm stamping it on. You can brush it on if you want, but and then pull the bottom. After you're done making the top part of your cloud like this, just take the bottom and pull it to the right. Just the bottom part, so it looks like it's blowing. Doesn't that look cool? Then I'll put some shadows a second. Let's do another cloud on this side. The same way, we'll start here and bring it up to the side. When you do landscapes, it's good to bring your clouds to the side. It just looks better when you got the sky full of clouds. And just pull the bottom while it's wet, because the acrylic paint, it dries pretty fast. Lightly pull it. You can leave blue showing through. I'll have to come back and highlight the tops again, because it's soaking into the blue. But you see how easy those clouds are? We'll give it a second to dry, and then I'll put another cloud over the top of it so it looks layered. But in the meantime, we can put a small cloud here. And maybe one over here. And then we'll put one down there. We'll leave that V shape in the middle there. That looks kind of cool. So far, so good. Put a small cloud in here. Let's put one over this now, so it looks like we got some layer of clouds going on. Just like that. And we can put one over here. Cool. Look at that already. Wow. Doesn't that look cool? That's the simplest way to do an acrylic cloud, okay? It's the easiest way. This is a fan brush. I kind of just do top part first, then I fill it in, and then just pull the bottom out. When you pull the bottom out, it gets rid of that hard edge. But on clouds, you know, if you got a hard edge, this brush is old. You can see it leaves a lot of, it's not really filled in really good on the top. So what I usually do now is I'll get a round brush And I'll fix the top of my clouds now. Might as well do it so you can see how I do it. Just take a round brush, and you can either brush it like this, just fix the top part of the cloud. What I like to do is kind of pull it out into the blue a little bit like this. But it's just to get around, just to fix the top of the cloud. See the difference now from this one? It's looking good. All right, I think I'll do the shadows next. Okay. I think the rest of them look okay. Now the shadow, I'm just gonna grab the same blue that I used for the sky right here, just to get a little bit of this here up here, and then just add some white to it, and kind of get a light bluish color, maybe a little darker than that. There we go. Just a light blue color, because I don't use gray. You can use gray if you want, but you can just put in this light color underneath these clouds, and it'll look like it'll give the cloud a bottom. Pretty much put this light blue anywhere you want. See what that looks like. Wow, it's looking good. That's a cool looking sky. Wow. Looking amazing. Now, if you got green like this in there, just leave it. It's kind of like tonalism. There's a little green here and there, but you don't have to get rid of it. It's a painting, so. What I'll do, I'm going to let this dry, and I'll probably come back and brighten up my clouds a little more. I want them a little whiter than that, but it's just too wet. It'll just keep soaking in. This is looking pretty good. think I'll keep this one simple. What I'm going to do is put some bushes here. Have the river run in front of them. And then we'll put a big tree going up right about here. Over the top of those. Let's do that. We'll just make this a simple landscape. So I'm going to use the fan brush to make some bushes here. We'll use the dark green again. I still have some left here. I'll mix some more of this green into the phthalo green and put a little black in it. It's going to be a dark green, but when I highlight it, it'll be easier to lighten up. So let's put a bush here, foreground. Right over the water. And we'll pull the bottom. Grab a little bit of yellow on your brush. And at the very bottom of these bushes, just pull the yellow underneath. Grab some more yellow. Pull it out. It'll look like grass here. And we'll lighten it up some more with some yellow. Dig into the bushes so you don't want it just to look straight across. There we go. Now we got some grass down there. Wow. It's looking good. Let me see if Seamus is still here. Oh, Seamus. Okay, that's right. That's right. I think you told me that once before. Right on. Ruben's here. Yeah, the clouds are looking good. I've been putting shadows on them. Yeah, it's probably because it's getting close to Halloween. Yeah, you're right. I got Lisa calling me. I'm going to have to text her and tell her I'm on a live. Ruben's in the house, right on. Yeah, I just wanted, I'm showing Seamus, this is Liquitex paint. That you can do landscapes with, you know, this is like the cheapest paint you can buy. Basics Acrylic by Liquitex. This is all Liquitex paint that I'm using. Comes out looking pretty good. I didn't have sap green though, so I'm using phthalo green with regular green. think I'm going to highlight these with green here. We'll pull some of this green to the side here and then add a little white to it. Let's see what that, I'll do this big bush with it and see what it looks like. It's kind of tight. It's too bright. So I'm going to do them with the yellow ochre. I think orange ochre would be better. You put a little red in that yellow ochre, and we'll try. And this is Alzarian crimson. I'm gonna have to use white. There's a lot of colors in there, but I think white will break it up now. All right, I'm gonna let those dry and then work on them in a second. Let's do a big tree. Do it right. I gotta highlight those trees first. Hold on. All right, let's say that we're gonna say the light's coming from the left over here. Just gonna put a little highlights on real quick. That looks like a Christmas tree. Ba-da-ba-ba. The state you're in right now, yeah. I hear you. I think I'm gonna do the tree side, Seamus. If you remember the last painting I did, I had a tree coming sides. So I'm gonna do that here, but just on one side. I've been doing this a lot, just putting a tree coming in from the side here. Kind of fills in it in a little better. I could probably do one on this side as well. It helps fill the painting in. This is a simple painting. I got no mountain back there. I usually have a mountain. I think I'm gonna redo these books with I want them to be yellow ochre. So I'm gonna redarken them. Then I'm gonna highlight them with probably yellow ochre. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-ba. I gotta think about putting I think I want to put another tree over there. I'm gonna put an evergreen tree kind of in the back here. Maybe the same thing on this side. This is that phthalo green. See the difference? Looks like a rocket. A rocket. Looking pretty good. I just gotta shade these trees just right, and then it should look. If I can shade those trees and these bushes, I think it's gonna look pretty good. Do 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 do. We'll put a hill here now. This looks like a hill coming down. I like that. I like that a lot. I want some of that green grass. Well, it's probably going to turn into a meadow. Nice. It's getting there, everybody. Just takes time. A little time. I think I'm going to separate my bushes here quick. Yeah. That's enough bushes. Very cool. Here comes my white. Here comes the white. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-bow. Beautiful. This looks like all shadow in here. I really like that. We'll put a few trunks out here. This is white with burnt sienna mixture to make tree trunks. Yeah, that looks cool. Take it. It's kind of weird doing a painting without a mountain in there. I mean, I usually put a mountain in there. Yeah, Grace was in here earlier. Grace was, I mean, when I did the landscape a couple hours ago, Grace was in here. Yeah, I'm glad you like it, Seamus. I like this landscape. It's more, things are more closer, so I got to do more detail work. Usually my landscapes are far away and you don't have to do all this work. So I'm going to make a dark red. And I'm mixing a little black. Here, I'll show you. Put a little black in this Alzerian Crimson, black over here, to make it a little richer, like a burgundy color. And I think I'm going to turn this tree red, and then I'll highlight it with white. It'll look like a Japanese maple tree when it's done. So that's a dark red. We'll put some leaves out here. And then now you just take a little bit of white and add it to that dark color. And now we'll kind of highlight like that. That looks cool. It's like a red tree. Oh, now. That looks cool. Let's compare it with the painting I did earlier. I mean, either paint works fine, you know, Liquitex or Winsor Newton. Either paint is fine. Yeah, because if you don't put red in there, I mean, you always end up with a blue-green landscape, you know? It's always blue-green. We could do something cool if you want. Let's do something really cool. Since I've already worked and I'm off today, and I don't have this. So I'm going to make a grayish blue color, okay? We'll use this blue that's left over from the sky here, and we're going to add a little black to it. And we're going to have to add some more white to it. It's going to be grayish blue, okay? And I'm using a round brush here. It's going to be grayish blue. We're going to turn this into like a river, big river. Coming down. Just turn it into water. I think it'll make the painting look better. Yeah, already I like it. Yeah, man, look how cool that looks now. Wow, isn't that amazing? Now I'm gonna take that same brush and rinse it off. Where'd it go? I think it was this one. Or was it this one? I think it was that one. So this is gonna have to be lighter back here. So all you gotta do is put some white. Lighten up this back here with titanium white. Okay. There we go. Wow. Digging it now. Now I can put, we could put some bushes out here on the river's edge. Very cool. I have to use the small of the knife for the water now. Just like that, we got water. Wow. I think it looks better with the water. What do you think? Yeah, that's what's cool about when you're doing landscapes. You got all the freedom in the world, man. Let's see if I can get these bushes right now. Let's try just yellow. It's a little red in it, I guess. It's they get red. I'm getting red. I'm having a hard time uh, highlighting these bushes because they're so round, you know. Yeah, they're kind of round. I guess I have to split them up and make them smaller. That's a little better. Choice color, but that'll have to work. Could put some dandelions out here. Still me. Yeah, I'm doing all right, brother. Thanks. I've been working a lot. Cause with the holidays coming up, our store, we just keep getting more stuff. Just never ending. So now I gotta fix this tree here. Uh, let's see if this green color works. I'll have to highlight it again. Yeah, you missed it still, me. I just turned all this into water. It was brown. But I didn't like the dirt, so I changed that all into water. I can't seem to get this tree just right. Sometimes they're easy and you just can't get the color right. Oh well. It is what it is. It is what it is. Maybe if I put some twigs around it, it'll look. Yeah, I went to work at 2 in the morning today. I got off early. I had to run a few errands and I already got that done. I think I want some white twigs. So do any of you guys ever go on Rumble? Thinking about starting a Rumble channel. I've never been on there. I don't know. I just heard about it. Yeah. Lately, I mean, I've been putting a lot of time into YouTube. Uh, I don't even have Facebook anymore or Instagram because I lost it when my phone went wacky. They couldn't save it, so I didn't even bother to try and get my Facebook back. I still don't like these bushes. I don't like my twigs either. And put some dirt down there. Well, I don't know what else I could do to this. It's not the best tree there. We'll put a bird coming right through here. That looks cool. I know what I'm going to do. Because, I mean, it looks good except for this tree here. I'm going to turn this into a Van Gogh tree. I think it'll look a lot better. I'll have to do it dark. And then maybe I'll leave it dark. Remember that one time you told me, Ruben, that it looks better in the front if it's dark? So I'm going to turn this into a different tree, a Van Gogh style. I think it'll look better. There we go. Much better. Yeah. Now I got to be careful how I oh. I'll highlight it with blue. Yeah. We'll highlight it with blue. I think it'll look better. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. The right idea. There we go. I like that. I like that a little. Yes, no, how you doing? I'm doing a demonstration with, Liquitex paint. This is like basics acrylic. The clouds came out really good. I think I'm going to use that blue for highlighting. Like this tree here. Do 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 do. All right, I kind of like it. I think I'm going to go back to some yellow here and lighten up the back again. It kind of soaked in and I lost the brightness back here. There we go. Funny how this paint, how it soaks in. This is kind of just like a wash. I'm just washing over the top with a light yellow. Just to brighten it up. All right, Seamus, I think that's about it for this one. Just a simple landscape. I like. I could put flowers in there. I got to start putting some animals in there, I think. Bear. Well, I had fun doing this one. I'm going to take a little break and I'm probably going to do an abstract face next. I got to call Lisa real quick and then I'll be back in like 15 minutes. I'm going to do something different though. Everybody for showing up. I'll be back in 15 minutes, so we'll see you then. Cheers.